Imagine standing on a mountaintop, staring up at the vast expanse of stars and galaxies that stretch infinitely into the night sky. It's easy to feel small, insignificant, and utterly lost in the grand tapestry of existence. But what if there was something out there? Something far more powerful than anything we've ever imagined, that not only created this universe but also shaped its very fabric. This is the question that has haunted scientists, philosophers, and dreamers for centuries. What if an advanced being or consciousness is responsible for the cosmos we see today? The video opens with a breathtaking visual of the universe expanding, galaxies swirling like cosmic brushstrokes on an ever-growing canvas. As the camera pans across this vastness, it's accompanied by a question that lingers in your mind. What if this entity created the entire universe? It's not just a question. It's a challenge to rethink everything we know about existence, consciousness, and the very nature of reality itself. This idea isn't new. Throughout history, people have looked up at the stars and wondered who or what might be behind them. Some believed in gods or deities, while others saw the universe as an accident of physics and chance. But now, with advancements in science and technology, we're beginning to ask a different kind of question. Could there be an advanced intelligence, perhaps even something beyond our understanding, that is responsible for the creation of this universe? The concept of a cosmic creator isn't just about religion or mythology. It's also a scientific hypothesis. Some scientists suggest that the universe might have been designed with specific parameters to allow life to exist, pointing to what's known as the fine-tuning problem. This idea raises an intriguing possibility. What if the universe wasn't just formed by random processes but was instead crafted by an entity with a purpose? As we delve deeper into this mystery, it becomes clear that the question of who or what created the universe is more than just philosophical. It's a gateway to understanding our place in the cosmos and the potential for other forms of intelligence beyond our own. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing is certain. The search for answers is as thrilling as it is mind-bending. Imagine if the universe wasn't just a collection of stars, planets, and galaxies, but something far more mysterious, like a vast cosmic brain that's been thinking about existence since the Big Bang. This idea, known as cosmic consciousness, suggests that the universe itself might possess some form of awareness or intelligence. It's not exactly what you'd call a typical mind, but it's a concept so wild that even scientists are starting to take it seriously. Some theories propose that consciousness isn't just something humans have, it's woven into the very fabric of reality, like an invisible thread connecting everything from subatomic particles to distant quasars. Now, you might be thinking, wait, how can a universe be conscious? Well, let's break it down. In some philosophical traditions, consciousness is seen as more than just a byproduct of the brain. It's a fundamental aspect of existence. Think about it. If everything in the universe is made up of energy and information, maybe that energy and information are also capable of awareness. It sounds like science fiction, but some physicists and philosophers are seriously exploring this idea. They argue that consciousness might be as intrinsic to reality as space, time, or gravity. On the scientific side, there's a growing field called quantum consciousness, which suggests that quantum mechanics, the strange rules governing particles at the smallest scale, might play a role in how consciousness works. Some researchers even propose that the universe is like a giant neural network, where information flows through space-time in ways we're only beginning to understand. If this is true, then maybe the universe isn't just reacting to us. It's also observing us, processing our thoughts, and perhaps even learning from them. But here's where it gets really mind-bending. If consciousness is fundamental, then what does that mean for our understanding of reality? It could imply that we're not just observers of the universe, we're part of its awareness. In other words, you might be a tiny piece of a much larger cosmic brain, constantly interacting with and influencing the world around you. This idea challenges everything we thought we knew about consciousness, existence, and even free will. It's like the universe is saying, hey, I'm not just out there. I'm in here too. Of course, this isn't without its skeptics. Many scientists argue that cosmic consciousness is more of a philosophical curiosity than a scientific theory. They point out that we still don't fully understand how consciousness works in humans, let alone the universe as a whole. But then again, history has shown us that some of the biggest breakthroughs in science started with wild ideas that seemed impossible at first. So maybe it's time to start thinking about the universe not just as something we live in, but as something that might be living and thinking with us. Imagine a universe that wasn't just born from a cosmic explosion but was instead crafted by an entity so advanced. It's like a god who also has a PhD in quantum physics. This is the fascinating intersection where ancient myths meet modern science. And suddenly, the idea of creation isn't just about a divine being. It could be something even more mind-bending, higher dimensional beings. These entities, if they exist, might not even perceive our universe as we do, much like how we can't fully grasp the concept of 4 dimensions without some serious brainpower or a really good visualization tool. In many ancient cultures, creation was attributed to a supreme being, whether it's the Norse god Odin, the Hindu deity Brahma, or the Christian God. These stories often describe a divine hand shaping the cosmos from nothingness, sometimes with a touch of chaos and order intertwined. But here's where things get interesting. Modern physics suggests that our universe might have emerged from something even more abstract, a quantum fluctuation in a higher dimensional space. It's like saying the universe was born not from a god's will but from a cosmic hiccup in a realm we can't quite see or touch. Now, picture this. There are dimensions beyond the 3 we experience: length, width, and height, and maybe even more that we can't perceive with our senses. Some scientists speculate that these higher dimensional beings could be the architects of our universe, existing in such a way that they manipulate reality as easily as we flip a light switch. It's not just about creating the universe. It's about controlling its laws, bending time and space to their will, and perhaps even observing us without ever being noticed. But wait, how do these theories compare to religious beliefs? While some see higher dimensional beings as a scientific alternative to gods, others argue that they're just another way of describing the same divine force. In fact, many ancient myths already hint at entities beyond our comprehension, like the Hindu concept of Brahman or the Greek idea of the world's soul, Panhaman. These stories might not be so far off from what modern physics is trying to explain, just expressed in a language that's more metaphorical than mathematical. What makes this topic so captivating is that it challenges our understanding of reality itself. If there are beings capable of creating universes, then what does that say about the nature of existence? Are we just one of many realities, each shaped by an unseen hand? Or are we the product of a cosmic accident in a multiverse where countless possibilities exist? These questions aren't just philosophical, they're scientific, and they push us to rethink everything we thought we knew about creation, consciousness, and our place in the cosmos. Imagine if your thoughts could shape the very fabric of the universe. It sounds like science fiction, but some scientists are seriously considering that consciousness might be more than just a byproduct of brain activity. It could be a fundamental force of reality itself. This idea is not as far-fetched as it seems when you consider how quantum mechanics has already challenged our understanding of what's real and what's merely an observation. In the strange world of quantum physics, particles don't have definite properties until they're observed. This phenomenon, known as the observer effect, suggests that reality might not be fixed but instead depends on how we perceive it. Think about it. If a particle exists in multiple states at once until someone looks, then maybe consciousness isn't just watching, it's actively participating in creating what we experience. One of the most intriguing theories to come out of this line of thinking is the orchestroar model, proposed by physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. This theory suggests that consciousness arises from quantum processes within microtubules inside our brain cells. If that's true, then consciousness isn't just a chemical reaction, it's a cosmic force, linking our minds to the fundamental structure of reality itself. But wait, how does this tie into the universe as a whole? Some scientists speculate that consciousness might be an emergent property of the cosmos, not just human brains. If the universe is fundamentally made of information and observation plays a role in shaping it, then maybe we're not just observers of the universe, we're co-creators. It's like the universe is a giant simulation, and our thoughts are the code that helps build its reality. Of course, this idea isn't without controversy. Many scientists argue that consciousness is still a mystery and that quantum mechanics doesn't necessarily imply that we create reality with our minds. But the more we explore the intersection of physics, biology, and philosophy, the more it seems like consciousness might be the missing piece in understanding how the universe works. So next time you're staring at the stars, remember, you might just be part of the grand experiment. Imagine a being so advanced that its very existence defies our comprehension. It's not just a creature with arms and legs, nor is it a simple energy form. It's something entirely different, something that exists in dimensions we can't even begin to fathom. This entity isn't bound by the laws of physics as we know them, which means it could be manipulating reality itself like a painter strokes a canvas. It might not have a physical body at all, but instead exist as pure thought or energy, capable of shaping the universe with a mere thought, much like how a god in ancient myths wove the cosmos from threads of light. Now, picture this entity as something that's been around for eons, so long that time itself is just a concept it doesn't need to understand. It might not have a purpose in the way we think about purpose. Instead, its actions could be driven by curiosity or an insatiable desire to explore. Perhaps it created the universe not out of malice or benevolence, but simply because it wanted to see what would happen when it let go of control and allowed something new to emerge from nothingness. It's like a child building a sandcastle only to watch it wash away, fascinated by the process itself. But here's where things get even stranger. This entity might not be aware that it created the universe in the first place. Like a dreamer who doesn't remember dreaming, it could be blissfully unaware of its own existence or the vastness of what it has brought into being. Or maybe it does know, and the act of creation is just one part of an even greater cosmic game. One where the universe is both a playground and a puzzle that challenges its understanding in ways we can't begin to imagine. Some theories suggest this entity could be a form of consciousness so advanced that it transcends individuality. It might not have a singular mind, but rather a collective awareness that spans across dimensions, time, and space. In this case, the universe wouldn't be created by one being, but rather by an entire network of interconnected thoughts and energies working in harmony to bring forth existence. Think of it like a symphony where every note is played by a different instrument, yet together they create something beautiful and complex. Of course, we can't know for sure what this entity looks like or how it operates. It might not even have a form at all, existing as an abstract concept that defies our senses. But the idea itself is fascinating. What if the universe wasn't created by some external force, but rather by something that was always there, waiting to be discovered? This being could be the ultimate mystery, the answer to questions we've asked for millennia, and the key to understanding our place in the cosmos.